Welcome. So, today's spoken word is about resentment and holding grudges. See, sometimes the way life goes puts us in positions where we have to make decisions. We have to stand up for ourselves. We have to go with what we feel God is calling us to do. That time came for me a few years ago, and it wasn't my fault how it happened, but I felt that what I was asking was not unreasonable. But apparently it was. And now that I know the snake has been in my grass since 2012, oh, I can only imagine the way I've been being played. Yeah, it's mind-boggling how people will pretend that they are your ace boon coon and they support you as long as you're taking them to glory. You know, there's a lot of people that ride on certain types of people's backs to get ahead because they couldn't do it on their own. So when you pull back your energy and you pull back your focus, that's when the rumors start. That's when the planning starts, the scheming and the goals to outshine you or to hold something back from you because you'll be able to do better anyway by yourself. So it doesn't matter that I steal this because you're going to be okay, right? It's not looked at as you're an integrity breaker. You're false and you're a liar and cheat and a stealer. You're breaking every 10 commandment. You're breaking every commandment that was given down both through the 42 laws of Ma'at to the 10 commandments. And it's blown my mind how God is just pulling the veil right off of, or excuse me, let me say it like this, pulling the curtain down off the wizard in the Oz so we can see who's really behind that curtain. So like I had said before, they use they put businesses in your name, etc. Well, what has seemed to have happened around here is that these fitness centers that have just popped up everywhere you look, like Circle K on every corner, has using some of my information perhaps to get loans on these businesses. And not only the fitness businesses, but also a couple of nail shops, or nail supply shops, I should say. And again, remember, they did this because their goal was to use black magic to ruin me, to cause me to either end up in a facility for the rest of my life, or to either take myself out or have something happen to my car with all the tampering that they did at Chevy and discount through their friends, the Male Covenant, to basically take me out. And like I said, they double team they give each other assignments. Okay, you go home on this night and you're going to chant this with this type of candle or mirror, whatever they're using, okay? Because like I said, they have many. And yeah, it didn't work. It didn't work because they can't fire what God hired. I've said it many, many times, and I will continue to say it. You cannot you cannot fire what God hired, period. Thank you, Maji. Now, the next thing I want to bring out is I have found that I have a couple of accounts, bank type accounts, investment type accounts that were linked to my email and a login. One of them is Yodlee or whatever. The other one is Wells Fargo. So my question is, who the fuck has a loan in my name or an inheritance that they're pulling off of, but they need my name or my association to it in order for them to benefit from it. Oh, I don't know. But I bet there is some attorneys out there that would love to find out, just as I would, so we can end the careers of some folks that thought they were too good. Now, the other thing I wanted to say is this. When I tell you that I know something, or I ask you something, or I bring up something, that is your cue that I'm telling you the facts. Because there's a few people I know right now that are a little concerned at what I know and how I know it. And so I'm going to say this, as I've said many, many times before. I know because he wants me to know. He being Elohim, Yah, Ra, whatever you want to call him, universe, spirit. That's why I know. So, all those that came up against me, plotted against me, whether small, great, or whatever, you're getting ready to be shown. The veil is coming off. And I don't want any boo-hooing and crying when that does happen, because you've been lying to me and pretending to be good to me and pretending to care about me. And to be honest with you, God showed me who exactly you motherfuckers were when this all started, because no one really fucking cared. And now that I'm starting to discover the facts that match the attitude, I can see that y'all never fucking cared. All you care about now is covering your ass that's too late, because everything is searchable with this government. That's why they gave y'all the COVID shot, so they could continue to infringe on your goddamn privacy. Once again, I have always been the same person. I remember Michelle and all of them tried to get me to shut up back in the day with the music because they thought it was unprofessional that I told people how the fuck they really were. And I stopped being TTV, and I just kind of melted into the rest of the crowd because they didn't like the fact that I could be reachable to many and get the truth out. But see, God didn't want me to be out yet. He didn't want me to be out. He needed me to go through a couple of things and to get to see how dirty these fucking whores and assholes really fucking are. Mainly my girlfriends, the ones that know who I'm talking about. My main ace boon coons. You're fucking trash ass dirty bitches that are coward ass losers, that when the time comes and your ass gets mopped across that floor, I'm not going to have any fucking sympathy for your fake asses, because the difference between you and I is that I didn't care that you might get butthurt or hate me if I told you the truth, because the truth is the truth. And if people hate you because of it, they're the fucking one with the problem, not you. Just remember that. They are the fucking ones with the problem, not you, when the truth is bothering them. Anybody that's humble and willing to face their side of everything will say, you know what, you're right. I looked at it from the wrong angle, or I came at it from the wrong angle. I apologize. Da, 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 da. No. That's not what the fuck they do. They tell you, oh, everything's cool. And then they immediately go into their fucking scheming. Okay, and backstabbing and lying and shit, because they're not credible people. They don't have any integrity. They are not hard workers. They are lazy. And God is tired of your asses. Tired of you hiding behind your false, I serve God and I'm straight and I'm godly. I'm a white witch and da-da-da, knowing goddamn well you're not. Okay, the lying, ain't nothing wrong if you want to choose to be gay, straight, whatever. But the lying to people about being a true woman or being a true man and, hiding that you ain't even, changed your parts and stuff. All that shit's coming out. God's tired of fucking with y'all. The pedophile shit, all that shit's coming the fuck out. And I guess I'm going to be the catalyst to it in my goddamn community. And there's many of us out there that are dealing with different things at different times. But for me, it was for you guys to do the worst that you could fucking do, so that you would hang yourself from a tree like a nigga in Mississippi. Excuse my language. Don't mean to offend anybody, but I'm going to be as raw as I can, because these people behind the scenes are beyond raw. These motherfuckers are skin pillars. Just get a goddamn cheese grater out, the side that has those really little bitty pieces that feel like stars, and just scratch it across your fucking head or face, because that's about how raw these motherfuckers are. They don't give a fuck. And now they're getting ousted. Niggas working for big ass government, weapon companies, hacking, using their computers to hack people and get people's personal information. These Raytheons and Lockheed and all them, using them as a cover up to be able to break into people's goddamn accounts and shit. Flying jets over on top without people's permission, without the government knowing that they doing it, playing like they doing assignments, and they're not. They're fucking spying and trying to cover up for the fact that they're being ousted. And I'm sorry, I'm going to keep on ousting your asses. Because like I said before, you've tried everything in the sun to destroy me. You have tried everything in the sun to destroy me. And I'm still fucking standing. And until God snuffs my breath from my body, you will be the one that is not standing. Because you're a coward and somebody got to bring your ass out of the dark. And I'm going to be the one.